It's NBA action on EA Sports. I'm Ed Cohen. Great to be joined by Jay Williams for what should be a terrific matchup here tonight. From TD Garden in Boston, tonight, the Boston Celtics taking on the Utah Jazz. The opening tip's won by the Utah Jazz. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
That was such a great job by the offensive player. Knowing that you're probably going to take some lumps here and there, but still remaining aggressive throughout the shot and getting a crack at the extra point.
Free throw up and good. A three-point play right at the start, and it's 3-0. Boston with the basketball.
I got ball. I got some for him.
Jay, for once, Trader Danny was Danny Ainge. Celtics didn't do that much, but Eastern Conference didn't see much change either.
Yeah, they didn't need to do anything if you're the Boston Celtics. You already have all the pieces to the puzzle. There's no doubt about it. The Celtics are now in the driver's seat.
Harden buries it on the catch and shoot.
I hope everyone here knows the golden rule. Guys, remember, sharing is caring.
Not done yet. Grabs his own miss and scores. Good concentration.
I was expecting the dish there, but way to fake that one and lay that one in.
James Harden, 2 for 2. That's what you want.
You normally don't see that, but that's the type of thing that keeps shooters in the league for a long time. Every once in a while, they venture into the paint.
To Davis. A drive, but he can't get it to go. Kenneth Faried tips it.
That's why a rim protector is a necessity in this game.
Finishing inside the paint on that one.
It's so difficult to block a guy like that with that kind of athleticism and length. Your timing almost has to be perfect, but pretty much there's no stopping him when he's around the rim.
Bagley to Marcus Smart. And they call the foul. Jay, he was there too late.
Trust me, you want to avoid early foul trouble. Take that one as a warning.
Marcus Smart, couple of free throws on the way. Shoots it at 75% for his career. Off the mark on the first free throw. Good bounce back. Hits the second. It's a 1-of-2 trip. Now it's Harden at the controls. To Bledsoe. Fires the three. Not there for Bledsoe. Defense all over him. The drive, right to the... Got a piece of it.
Jumping out the gym right now, Ed.
Great anticipation. Harden with the basketball. Up 5. James Harden, 3 for 3. That's a perfect start.
It just seems like one of three things happen every time James Harden has the ball. Either he scores, he gets fouled, or he kicks it out to someone for a three. Pick your poison.
To Bagley. No, I missed a short one there.
What happened is he didn't balance himself off the defender. He didn't initiate contact. He allowed the contact to initiate him. We could break that down later in the broadcast, but that's why he missed that easy chip.
He was smothered and still gets it to go down.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
Nothing going here on that drive. Cashes in for 2. The challenge defending a guy who can be a 1 or a 2.
We're not old men talking about this game. We don't define players by positions anymore. Is he a 1 or is he a 2? No, he's James Harden. He is a scorer and an elite passer.
To Bradley. He's fouled. Very close. Free throws coming up.
It's still early, so no real impact on that call. But you know that they're going to call this one tight, so you might want to keep your hands out of his pocket.
Marvin Bagley at the line. Can't connect on the first free throw. Knocks down the second after missing the first. Harden in possession. Up 6. Here's a chance from long range. Smothering D. Rondo with the basketball. He'll run the offense. To Porter. Lets it fly from long range. His first effort off the mark. Nothing going here on that drive. Harden up against Porter. James Harden. He's now shooting 5 for 7.
They're going to have to find answers defensively and quickly because he's carving them up in the first quarter.
Timeout Boston as they'll talk things over here in the first quarter. Time for some new personnel into the game. Oh, denied.
As my old teammate RJ would say, stay down, clown.
To the rim, lays it up and in.
It looks like he's using his ball handling to feel the game out. I know it looks like he's just playing around out there trying to get the fans going. That is true, but he's also finding his rhythm.
Good sign that time, Jay, as they get one to go down. But now let's see if they can get a stop on the other end.
If you're looking at this game like you're looking at your week, it's the first quarter, which means that it's Monday. It's early. Just because you had a bad Monday doesn't mean you can't have a great Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday.
Were you the kind of person who always had that case of the Mondays?
No, it's always Friday, my friend.
That's the way to do it. And Otto Porter, no one in his zip code, knocks down the 3.
But it was how he created the shot. As a defender, there's a tendency to stand up when you stare at the ball. Offensive player recognized that, continuously moved without the ball. Bang, that's how he set it up.
Rondo into the front court. Down 6. Runner's good there.
You can finally see this team starting to get their rhythm and their groove offensively. This is a good run to get them back in the ballgame.
Beyond the arc for 3. It's good. That's the shot they wanted him to take.
Great shot by the offense, but the defense, you can't afford to collapse off that penetration. I'd rather a team take a tough 2 than a wide open 3.
First quarter's complete. The Jazz out in front. Ed Cohen, Jay Williams with you as we get things started here in the second quarter. Here's Rondo with it. Right now, down 7. Knocked loose. Jazz pick it up.
That's called game plan execution to perfection. Every possession on the road is critical.
And he finishes at the rim.
And attention to detail is everything for a professional scorer like that. Actually getting it done the hard way there.
Knocked loose. Jazz have it. Oh, big finish at the rim.
And that transition offense was flawless when guys fan out and actually fill the lanes with a sense of urgency. You heard me correctly, a sense of urgency. You will get a great shot every possession.
Danilo Gallinari, huge block.
That kid can block out the sun, Ed.
Short jumper won't fall. To Harden. Tough-looking shot there. Still gets it to go down.
Attack mode isn't a switch that you can just turn on and off. He needs to do more of that. We need to see him penetrate, get into that lane, and create.
Down low for Davis. Wide open look, won't go.
You see, Ed, this is where coaches get fired. It's great to have good offensive sets, but if you can't execute, then the play was a failure.
Going to launch beyond the arc. Seth Curry is going to get 3 shots here. A career 84% free throw shooter. And he connects on the first free throw. It's the second. One more coming. knocks down all three at the line. To Bagley. Off the assist.
I'm a little bit confused. Was that a well-designed offense or just poor defense? Maybe a little bit of both.
Anthony Davis sends it away.
Sent a message on that one, Ed.
To Davis. Oh, he got a piece of it, and that's going to get out of bounds off of Harden. Lets it fly from beyond the arc and knocks it down. And, Jay, the system produces once again.
I wasn't even sure if he saw the defense behind him. But what he did see was his teammates' eyes telling him where to pass for that easy catch and shoot.
Slams it down. And, boy, that was a lot to navigate. He was ready right at the tip.
What a first half he's having. He came out of the gate, attacked, found ways to get to the rim. Now look how easy the game is coming to him.
Knocked loose. That's out of bounds. Last touch by the Jazz. They're going to make some changes with some new personnel on the floor. And they call the foul. Careful there, Jay.
Just a tic-tac foul.
The opposing coach is going to counter. Make some changes of his own. Porter. Jazz pick it up. Got it.
You see, Ed, skill levels at this game are at an all-time high. Inside-out threats are tough. You got to make it hard for him to actually catch the ball in those higher percentage areas.
To Porter. Cleans it up. There you go. Way to stay with it.
That's lunch pail business right there. Don't worry about the no call. Keep powering through.
Utah's got it. Harden. Can't go down. Smothering defense. Nice finish at the rim.
Ed, sometimes less is more. Keeping it simple is the best way.
To Seth Curry. For three, who needs Steph? Who needs Dell when you have Seth?
Even though the coach initially may not like that shot, now he's clapping because that ball went in.
Avery Bradley, he's 2 for 2 now.
Sometimes you hear people give all these fancy breakdowns, tell you all these different things they can do. That was just plain old simple bully basketball. Muscled his way through the lane.
Shot off the mark. Good defense.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
To Fareed. Trying to cash in. Deep 2 there. Won't go. To Porter. Fires the 3. That's off the side of the rim. No good. To Seth Curry. From long range. Shakes free and hits.
I don't know how he saw his man out in the cut like that, but that was nice.
Now the Celtics going to use a timeout as they'll talk things over here in the second quarter. New blood coming in for both sides. To Bagley. Kenneth Fareed with the block.
Just incredible timing on that swat.
4-3. Yes, give the advantage to the shooter.
As a defender, you should take it personally when a contested 3 goes in. That's good defense, but it's not good enough.
Into the front court comes Rondo. Down a bundle. Knocked loose. Bradley. Jazz have it. Has a chance. Gallinari off the mark.
This game is all about the small victories, though. The execution on that play was on point. You keep executing like that, those shots are going in eventually.
And the defender over pursues, and he's called for it.
Timing was just a tad bit off.
Here's Davis. Well defended. Shot no good. If it was anyone else, they'd be back on the bench for taking that shot. A very one-sided.
And with that, I'm sending it back to Ed and Jay to bring you the rest of the game.
From the outside, no good. Harden with it up top. His guys hold a commanding lead. Has a look. Can't connect.
You know, Ed, everybody gives so much credit to the guy who contested the shot, but there's no way he's in that position without the communication of the backbone of the defense. When you have a guy back there who can block shots and tells you to apply more pressure, you know you're in a safe place.
Eric Bledsoe. Small sample size, but making the most of it. He's 1 for 2.
Did you see the way that dribble freed him up? It created so much space. I did, but the defender didn't.
Oh, the touch at the rim. Count it.
The one thing we know for certain in this league, it doesn't matter how big the margin is, you can always put together a run and get back in this one.
Harden. They need something to go down. It's no good. To Harden. Fires the three. Textbook defense.
In the first half, he pretty much made every single shot. It was magical to watch. But now that you have drawn so much attention, try to get your teammates more involved.
Marvin Bagley with the slam. Jay, let's see if that's a sign for him.
Well, he's been pretty much non-existent the first 3 quarters. But when you have a play like that, that can get the juices going, and that can help you with your offensive rhythm.
Kenneth Faried at the line for a chance at a 3-point play. A career 65% free throw shooter. To Porter. Shot from in close, no good. To Harden. Here's a chance from long range, and James Harden, well defended, still gets it to go down.
Look, that shot was going up regardless of what the defender was trying to do. That's called a heat check.
And he's fouled, and he earns a trip to the line.
Okay, now we're on the home stretch, and you got a big lead. Don't let your opponent back in this game by giving up extra possessions.
Nope, first one does not go. Missed the second one as well. To Harden. Porter grabs the board. Gets to the basket, but it's no good. To Harden. Lets it fly from long range. He's not shy about shooting it from out there, but he misses this time. Nice touch around the basket with the tip.
Bodies bouncing all around on that layup with the offense winning that battle. But if the defense keeps up that kind of pressure, good things are bound to happen.
Bradley to Davis. Kenneth Faried sends it away. Couldn't keep it in. Out off Kenneth Faried. Looks like some substitutions are coming on in. Kenneth Faried.
Oh, and he can't keep it in off the block.
Man, that was impressive. Bradley. Return label included.
The offense might want to adjust here. That's his 4th block of the evening.
Tough shot. Well defended.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession. Maybe give a head fake, crack into the defender, get to the free throw line, see the ball go in the hole.
To Bledsoe. Trying to cash in. Jumper's good. Play is stopped. Timeout Boston as their coach wants to get a word in with his guys here in this 3rd quarter. Shifting gears. Here come some substitutions. To Porter. Beyond the arc for 3. And out of Porter. So smooth. Catch and shoot. Buries the 3.
It's all about creating space with the dribble. Once you have that gap, you can beat somebody in a variety of ways. He chose the dagger with the 3.
Nearing impossible.
Whoa! Get that out of here.
Message sent, Jay. Coach has seen enough. He wants some changes. New personnel onto the floor. And flushes it down. No stopping AD here. Here on their home floor, they're chipping away.
I mean, does this crowd have a pulse? Are they even alive? Sometimes when you make a play like that, your crowd needs to get you back in this ballgame.
Seth Curry with a chance at a 4-point play. He's perfect from the line so far. And he can't convert the free throw. That's going to be out of bounds off of Rondo. Turns and slams it down.
I see the easy dunk, but what I don't see is energy. Scream, do something. Get yourself emotionally involved in the game.
Going to launch beyond the arc. How's this for a hot start? He's 5 of 5 from three-point range.
And I get mesmerized every time I watch him shoot. Great release, up and down, comes down in the same spot every time.
Knocked loose. Jazz pick it up. Off the assist.
Well, the shooting has been spectacular, but one of the things that I've seen as the difference maker in this ball game is how they are catching the basketball. They're not establishing a pivot foot, which leaves the defense wondering which way you can drive, but when that shot is working like that, you got it any way you want it.
Gets it to go. Could have been more. A lot of contact, but no foul.
One of the hardest working guys in the league, and that's how he got his money. That's his skill set. That weight room continues to pay off.
Oh, too much contact. Free throws on the way.
Sometimes when you get up big, you get a little careless. But attention to detail through the end, that's how you avoid unnecessary fouls.
And hits the first free throw. No good on the second. It's a 1 of 2 trip to Seth Curry. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Rare miss the way he's been shooting. Shot's no good.
Shooters shoot, period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
He takes it right at them and scores. You have to fill in there.
Rock-a-bye, baby. Oh, yeah, he rocked him to sleep on that one.
Runner's good there.
Great job using that shoulder to create contact with the defender without hesitation.
Ball's controlled by Boston. Driving is Rondo, but a shot won't fall. Deep three at the buzzer. That ends the third quarter. A nice advantage so far for the Jazz. It's Utah basketball as we begin the fourth quarter, and they have done no wrong to this point. They have this game well in control.
They took control early, and they never let up. The scary thing about this team, if they keep their foot on the gas and then throttle it down, they can win this game by 50.
Driving right to the basket. Down the lane to lay it in.
Ooh, cool, calm, and collective. The 3 C's. His handles are effortless.
Harden, guarded by Bellinelli. He gets it.
You know, it reminds me of a story a legendary coach once told me. He said, if you ever get in a fight, you're not going to hit somebody with an open hand, correct? You'll probably break a finger. But if you hit somebody with the fist, what is that? That's 5 fingers working collectively together as one. That's how you deliver a knockout punch, and that's what we're seeing tonight.
And he's fouled. Couple of free throws coming up, Jay.
Just because a team's winning doesn't mean the refs are going to put away the whistle. Play right all the way through.
Otto Porter at the line for 2 shots. For his career, 78% at the line. Able to convert on both free throws. Harden. He engulfed him that time. Celtics have it. To Davis. It was right there. To Mo Bamba. And the basket good at the rim.
Well, we got a chance to firsthand watch something be created. I think we just watched an epidemic of passing. I've never seen something like this before. It was so contagious, everybody started to do it, and it ultimately led to the other team's demise.
If that's an epidemic, sign me up. Changes coming from both sides right now. Shot from the lane won't go. Missed a wide open look. And counted at the rim.
I wasn't quite expecting him to get there, but I can be wrong. Sometimes, not a lot, but maybe sometimes.
A bad pass, and the Celtics have it.
Tonight, it may not cost you, but in a playoff game, it will.
From the painted area, won't go down. To Bledsoe. Anthony Davis pins it.
Sent a message on that one, Ed.
Celtics have it. To Porter. For three, and Otto Porter. No one in his zip code knocks down the three.
I know there are refs on the court all the time, but it doesn't mean they can see every play. Maybe defensively, grab his jersey, step on his toe, do something to kind of change up his pace.
Jazz have it. Mo Bamba powers it through.
You know, Ed, the effort is what concerns me the most. Effort is replenishable. If you're tired, raise your hand, check yourself out. Get somebody who actually wants to get back in transition and play some defense. That will help your team win the game, not you just staying in the game to be better on offense.
Shot no good there by Gallinari.
Let's be realistic. He's probably not going to miss a lot of shots, but the more effort... he sent that one to the third row.
He was locked in. That was impressive. Fires the three. Not there for Bledsoe. Defense all over him. Boston with the basketball. Knocked loose. Jazz pick it up.
That's all she wrote. Dribble it out.
Bledsoe. Eric Bledsoe. He struggled just a little bit. 2 for 5.
And if you're on D right now, if you're off on the weak side, stunt towards the driver. That means fake at him. Don't overcommit. Stunt, then get back to you or stay at home. Force him to make one of those passes or force him to take a crazy shot at the rim.
Both coaches dipping into their reserves. Changes coming onto the floor. Jazz have it.
You better get back on D. This thing is not over.
From long range. Offensive rebound. 4-3. Well defended. To Bradley. Porter. Oh, he's been on target from downtown, Jay. He's 5 of 7 from 3.
Yeah, he's been able to knock down those shots by having great spacing on the floor. His teammates deserve the credit as much as he does.
Nothing going here on that drive. To Fareed. Count the bucket for 2.
Man, that may not have been a gimme, but that layup at the rim definitely chips away at the pride of the defense.
To Bagley. Split the D there, but he can't get it to drop. Fareed. Fires the 3. I don't know, Jay. They have a big lead. This game is just about over. He might not make many friends on the other side with that 3.
Oh, I don't want to hear that generic coaching speak about dwindle down the shot clock, use the clock is your friend. No, if you have a chance to beat him by 50, beat him by 50. If you want to beat him by 100, keep shooting more threes.
Ball's controlled by Boston. Bradley to Davis. And they call it.
He took a chance. That's the right call.
Coach is going to shift gears and adjust his matchups. Short jumper won't fall. Bledsoe at the basketball. His guys holding the big lead. Here's a chance from long range. The follow won't go either. It's the Jazz who come away with the victory as they win this one in blowout fashion. For Jay Williams and all our crew,